A professor from a prestigious university challenged his students with the following question: Did God create everything that exists? Yes, He created everything. The professor asked again, God created everything?
Not very good.
Are you sure? Yes,
If you don't
sir,
start a conversation,
everything.
you won't have
The
one.
professor responded, if God created everything, that means He created evil as well. Since evil exists, and according to our principles, our work defines who we are, we can assume that God is evil. The student fell silent and couldn't provide a counterargument to the professor's hypothesis. The professor felt victorious and proudly asserted that he had once again proven that Christianity is a myth.
Very good with people.
Professor, may I ask
If you
something?
don't start a
Of course.
conversation,
The student stood up and asked, Professor, does cold exist? What kind of question is that? Of course, the cold exists. Haven't you ever had the flu? The professor responded, accompanied by laughter from the other students. Actually, sir, cold does not exist. According to the laws of physics, what we consider cold is the absence of heat. Absolute zero, minus 460 degrees Fahrenheit, is the complete absence of heat.
Not very good.
At that temperature, all particles become motionless and incapable of reacting. We use the word cold to describe the absence of heat.
If you don't start a
Professor,
conversation,
does darkness exist?
you won't have one.
Of course it does. The student responded, once again, you are mistaken, sir. Darkness does not exist either. Darkness is the absence of light. We can study light, but not darkness. We can use a prism to break down light into various colors and analyze the different wavelengths of each color. However, we cannot measure darkness. The darkness of a room is determined by the intensity of the light present. The word darkness is used by humans to describe the absence of light. Finally, the student asked, Professor, does evil exist? Certainly, as I mentioned before, we witness it every day in newspapers and on TV. Numerous criminal cases and acts of violence among humans are manifestations of evil. In response to this statement, the student said, once again, you are mistaken, sir. Evil does not exist. Evil is the absence of God. Just like cold or darkness, evil is a word used by humans to describe the absence of God. God did not create evil. Evil is the result of the absence of God's love in the human heart, just as cold arises from the absence of heat and darkness from the absence of light. The professor fell silent.
If you don't start a conversation,